Hi Earth Signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? Because we want healthy relationships outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing the emotions, okay? So you can identify your intuition. It comes from spiritual wealth, spiritual health, okay? But it comes from the essence of love. Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, loving God, but it comes from the balance of yourself, okay? So you can co-create with the universe, all right? But you have to create from self first. Maybe you're in the energy, okay, of controlling your finances, okay? Because now you're in the energy of Capricorn. You could be dealing with another Capricorn person, but you're in the control, okay, of maybe controlling your ambitions, all right? Maybe being more conservative, but someone wants to be alone. Maybe someone's frustrated when it comes to their finances because someone looks very miserable when it comes to seeking money, status, and power. Someone's probably looking at being more realistic when it comes to political stuff, maybe, or someone wants to be more responsible. But maybe you could be an architect person, a farmer, or a banker, okay, or into music, because now you're looking at discipline. Someone's been a grand reaper, they got too much money on the heart. Maybe you're thinking about holding on to a King of Cups or holding back from a King of Cups, or you feel like a King of Cups is holding back from you. Maybe you feel left out in the cold because maybe you're thinking about your finances with the King of Cups. Maybe you feel this King of Cups made you feel financially independent because it was helping you financially and emotionally. Because now you feel like this King of Cups is turning his back on you, maybe when it comes to your finances. Someone's very jealous, overindulgent, because now you're looking at a situation. Maybe someone feels that somebody was like pleasure seeking money, status, and power behind the King of Cups' back. Maybe you should really read the water sign, because he was thinking about an earth sign person. So now you're looking at someone trying, maybe holding back or trying to hold back their feelings, because now Aries person is looking at this person straight in the face. Maybe they want answers about their options, about holding on to finances. Because now you're looking at someone that has a blocked heart. Maybe you're dealing with another Capricorn person, but they're very imbalanced when it comes to money, power, status. They got too much money on the mind. The heart seems to be very heavy. It's not as light as a feather. Maybe in a romantic situation, maybe looking at you could have a child that's younger, like 25 years old. We're looking at maybe a romantic proposal on your pathway with King of Cups, or you're looking at King of Cups being very immature, okay, or insecure. Because the Aries person is looking at this person, the King of Cups. There was a pathway when maybe you felt this King of Cups is very reliable and it's coming to an end. It was very reliable when it comes to like helping you with your bankruptcy, or maybe they're holding back because maybe they feel like you've got too many high purchases. Because now you're looking at feeling left out in the cold now. Maybe someone's bankrupt because someone looks like they don't have no spirituality really. It's blocked when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to someone's feelings. Because someone's on this pathway. Maybe you feel reliable to this person, just relying on this person when it comes to finances. Maybe this person has blocked you from finances because they've made a judgment. This is the same card that came out in the water sign reading, but on this side. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my days. And this was the first card on this side. So someone's got a third party person. Maybe you're holding back or holding on to like 3 masculines, 1, 2, 3, that's helping you with your finances, your pathway, your options. Maybe this is a business decision and you relied on the situation. So now maybe the King of Cups is holding back his feelings on this pathway. Because somebody's going more, making plans and organizations into a decision. Someone's made a decision, and there's a very clear decision that they hold. Maybe you want to hold on to this King of Cups because you're relying on this King of Cups when it comes to your stability. So now someone's made a judgment because there's a third party person in this energy. There's too many lovers looking after one person. Maybe looking at a Leo person or the success of this King of Cups. Could be a Leo person. You could be thinking a Leo person when it comes to their maturity. Maybe they're holding back their feelings Because now you're looking at situations. Someone's looking at someone's holding back on someone's rewards, you know. This is why nothing's happening, because someone's holding back on someone's resources. It's not making them successful. Someone's more concentrated on being reliable to an earth sign person on their pathway. You could be thinking about a King of Cups, giving you a solid offer through maybe a Leo person. That's the foundation of this King of Cups. Maybe you're thinking about your promotion, your money with this King of Cups. Maybe it was relying on it, but now you feel left out in the cold because it was someone was giving you a lot of money on your pathway to travel. Maybe this King of Cups and a Leo person. So maybe this Sagittarius person is looking dead in this masculine's face. This is why there's a judgment, a clear judgment about a decision when it comes to reliability, when it comes to someone being loyal to someone. This is going to be a judgment. Someone's talking about this judgment, about someone being promiscuous and relying on promiscuity. So they ran right into like a fast speed situation. So now someone's burdened. Someone feels left out because now someone's like exhausted on this pathway of this decision, which is quite clear that someone's very promiscuous, an earth sign person. That's how they look for solid offers, promotions, rises, is being promiscuous. So now we see a situation, someone being very adventurous. They like the adventure on this pathway, but now it seems to be a burnout. Someone's lost their self-esteem in this situation. The momentum's gone, or it's going. This is why there's been a judgment, a decision. Someone likes to travel too much. So now someone's making a new decision. Someone taking a leap of faith, or someone took that decision towards a leap of faith to be reliable to an earth sign person and a earth sign person. So they had a choice of two, earth sign and a Sagittarius person. Or maybe you had a choice between a King of Cups and an earth and a fire sign person when it comes to your money, your success. This is how just making your movements quite fast, traveling. Maybe you had, or maybe King of Cups, you're making a decision about King of Cups, and now it's become a battle with a fire sign person when it comes to promotion, when it comes to the foundation of this King of Cups. Maybe he's looking for a handout from this King of Cups, but he's holding back, and maybe you feel like left in the cold because you're relying on having a success, but now with this success has become a battle, a conflict. So now somebody wants to hold back resources or promotions, job, and investment. Yeah, with this team of people. So now we have an understanding that someone's holding back from working with someone in this team or collaboration or a place of worship. It was more, the foundation was more about the money on this pathway. So now it's become a battle and exhaustion when it comes to these options or decisions, when it comes to like travel, movements. Maybe you feel very familiar with this person, a water sign person. So you quite have a lot of like a sexual adventure with this person on your pathway. And that was a leap of faith, the decision you made behind a friend's back that you work with. Now there's a conflict because someone was seeing someone's friend behind someone's back, maybe a Sagittarius or Leo person. So now you see someone being very adventurous. They like the adventure. So someone's trying to balance out the emotions now because there seems to be a Four of Cups. Someone feels very unfulfilled. So there was a surprise gift, but someone doesn't have any empathy. So now this empathy has come with a decision with a friend. It's now become an obstacle about this risk that someone took, a leap of faith. Maybe you are thinking about an Aquarius person, okay? Could be a Taurus person. Maybe you think about a Leo person defending maybe you when it comes to juggling this money, or someone's juggling maybe a Leo's money, okay, or resources. Here at work, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's walking away. Maybe you feel like a water sign person. The King of Cups is walking away from you because of this situation. And someone's going forward to a sweetheart. Someone feels someone's a sweetheart. Maybe this Aries has this insight into the third party person with a water sign person and an earth sign person that's going for a painful ending. Because now we see there was a spark and somebody was spying the devil. Somebody needs to balance themselves out. Someone's very jealous about 2 of Cups, but they're going for a painful ending. Maybe you think about a Libra person. Want to take that leap of faith forward. Because there was a stagnation because of stagnations. And now there's stalemates, the soulmates. And now someone is going to see spiritual prison. Oh yeah, with the cellmate. Maybe with a King of Cups, Earth signs. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so someone's holding back. Someone's taking control of someone's finances, someone's possessions. Someone's heart is as heavy as a stone. Very imbalanced when it comes to money. They got too much money on their head. They see people as property, possessions, as a purpose in life, you know. So now maybe this King of Cups feels like he's turning your back on you. Maybe some of you feel this way. Maybe you feel like he's controlling his emotions because there's a secret with his wife. Maybe an Aries or Sagittarius person. So now you're looking at someone's holding back because of illusion that was very deceptive. You have to use your intuition to see this unknown situation. So now someone is looking at the shadow of self. Because behind this King of Cups, there was a secret with a Capricorn person they're trying to control. They thought they'll have success, but it's coming with a conflict with a group of people, maybe at work or a place of worship. Because when it comes to promotion, rise and stuff like that, it seems to be a stagnation when it comes to victory on this pathway with King of Cups. There seems to be a secret with a King of Cups. Somebody's holding on to someone's possessions that doesn't belong to them. Because the King of Cups is lying, keeping a secret with a Capricorn person. And he's looking back at an Aries person because he knows he has to face this person with this lie. Somebody was masquerading as a friend, okay? They're saying, I know, I feel this control of this feeling on this pathway. Someone's lying, stealing, cheating, and acting like a friend. They're very passionate about it, especially when it comes to walking around. Someone's fearing having a conversation with an Aries person because they're holding on to a conflict. Maybe they're fearing of being alone. Somebody fears being alone. This is why they're lying, stealing, cheating on this pathway. You could be an Earth sign person lying, saying you're single, but secretly you're seeing a King of Cups. Seeing a King of Cups. Maybe an Aries woman is looking at this situation of this reliability. Somebody wasn't being very reliable. A friend that's very promiscuous. Someone that they travel with. Someone that they're very familiar with. Maybe they've taken a leap of faith before and built a business before in past or something. But now we're looking at reliability. Someone took that leap of faith towards a single person that wasn't single, but they were married. So now someone is looking at a decision when it comes to delays, obstacles, maybe with a Queen of Swords, maybe an Aquarius person. Because now you're looking at the Fool. Someone went in. But when it comes to the Nine of Pentacles, it was all about over self-indulgence. Somebody was taking care of someone financially to make them independent. So now that judgment, that decision, when it comes to the thoughts, maybe of you or this King of Cups, it's a painful ending. That decision was a bad decision. They're trying to bring their calmer waters to the mind. Because it's a secret. The secret's it's out. It's out. It's an open side secret, but not secret, but it's out in the open. Even in the water sign reading, they're saying it's King of Cups. People are chatting you lot, man. Sorry, I think this is a water sign reading as well. Sorry, Earth signs, man. It's too familiar. I have to keep it real. Too familiar. Someone's looking at a Leo person, or make me looking at someone's Leo's reputation or victory, and they were secretly trying to hold on to this masculine resources to bring in promotions. So they were lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend. Now they have to look back maybe at this single person, Aries person, a woman that's around you, Earth sign. They're looking at speed messages that's bringing in money or something. But somebody's very promiscuous. Somebody's lying. Someone's lying about being a soulmate. Oh my goodness, you people are good actors, man. I swear you are dumb. You really took God for an idiot, man. Now it's blocked. This team's going to be blocked, man. They're juggling. They're lying about soulmates. They feel unfulfilled. How long can you keep this up? They're unfulfilled with this foundation they was wishing for, because this King of Pentacles is looking at this wish fulfillment. He's thinking of this love choice. He's bringing in justice. There's going to be a tower moment. Someone's losing their inheritance on this pathway because someone's holding back these feelings, and someone's hiding the mistress with a water sign person. Now there's a clash with a Leo person about this battle. Maybe this Leo person who feels looking at you to marry, but it's Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands is looking at, oh man, you lot are messy. Messy people, man. Oh my goodness. Imagine having a friend and they go to your wedding and everything, or celebrations, and all this time they're looking at your man and be behind your back. They don't even really want your man, but they want like what comes with it. Maybe they're in a nice house, luxury, I don't know, man. But you got a friend for it, or you are the friend that's very envious. Someone's lying about soulmate connection with a King of Cups. There's a lie. It was all for money, and that's the secret. It's a lie. It's a lie. King of Queen of Cups. Could be a couple, married couple, and they have this insight maybe to you, Earth signs. This Aries woman that's probably married to this King of Cups, or a partner to this King of Cups, but they're lying anyway. They're not even soulmates. They're not going to last long anyway. So they're looking at messages, speeds, looking at goals, looking at plans, self-expression. Someone's looking at your reputation and saying you're fucking wounded, bruv. You wounded your friend. Yeah, now they're stuck in their thoughts about this foolish idea that someone went very adventurous towards a Sagittarius person. Someone's got this insight about working for a promotion under a lie. And that's in the air, the elephant in the room. Because now we're looking at an adventure with a Taurus person on a sexual adventure with a friend, with a friend's partner, and the partner's lying, the masculine's lying. Yeah, and that's the truth. It's lying. He was very reliable. Maybe he's turning his back. Maybe you'll turn your back on a water sign person when it comes to new love, because someone's gone forward into a Two of Cups. You could be thinking about King of Swords, or you could be thinking about God. You could be thinking about, maybe you feel like you've been investigated by a cop through a water sign person, a third-party person that thought it was going to have reward, but now it's a heartbreak when it comes to a Taurus person, when it comes to love and support, because a Taurus person, their world is the devil with a King of Cups. King of Cups is looking at maybe moving forward into this decision to bring a rival. He made that decision. Now he wants to walk away because someone's being very blunt. Someone's stagnated their own wheel of fortune. They have to work on their own burden. Can't work on other people's burden, because their burden might be a whole karmic debt they got to pay back for all the wrongs they've done. You don't know these people. Maybe you're seeing a King of Cups and his wife is looking at the situation. She wants to kill. Or maybe the foundation is this delay, stagnation, because there was a stagnation that got a Taurus person was doing adventure, traveling. And now this Queen of Wands feels like a fool, because on her head she feels like this painful ending. Or you could be a Queen of Wands and this King of Cups is lying to you about how creative you are, how bold you are, and now you feel like you're going for a painful ending. Maybe you feel like an Emperor is going towards a Queen of Swords when it comes to telepathic communication, because they saw the situation when someone tried to hold on to someone's property, because they were juggling at work a friend with a water sign person to create their foundation. They were looking for fame, status, rich men for a wish fulfillment. Someone's thinking about a love choice, maybe a Gemini person. Because they're going for a tower moment, maybe with a Leo person, Sagittarius person, about this confusion, because someone had a mistress under the mattress on their pathway. So now they're looking at a broken inheritance, legacy. Okay, so now someone invested and this Queen of Wands feels foolish. Maybe you're dealing with another Taurus person, because now you're looking at the reliability. Somebody was relying secretly on soulmates having a conflict, because it comes with an Ace of Pentacles. Someone's with someone's partner, a friend's partner. Someone is with a friend's partner. They're having a very high sexual situation. They're very adventurous. And it's Queen of Wands. She feels it. She's not stupid, man. She's not stupid. She sees this delay in her marriage or her partnership with a friend and her husband, or a partner she's been with for a while. Because now it seems like a Four of Pentacles is back again. Someone trying to hold on to someone's properties when it comes to promotions, job rise. Because now there's someone sees their ships coming in. The situation, maybe someone's ships are not coming in because somebody is playing in someone's marriage and they're lying on this pathway. It was all about the money. And that's what's on the head. This marriage was about money, or somebody's playing with an emperor on their pathway. Yeah, someone doesn't really want this marriage, man. They're lying. It's all about the money. It's all about the Benjamins on this pathway. So someone, maybe an Aries person, is looking at their marriage, how it's working, and it's seeing that it's not working because on this pathway, Earth signs, it seems like someone's lying, stealing, cheating. Somebody needs to be alone. Someone's lying that they're not alone as well. Someone's lying. Yeah, someone's lying, man. Now there's someone's up at night, stressed about this pathway. It's very wounded. Very wounded. Very wounded, man. There's messages going round about maybe a Queen of Pentacles balancing with a King of Wands. So now we see a situation. Maybe Queen of Pentacles, you want to balance out with a King of Wands, but King of Wands is looking at the willpower of your romance is stuck. So now he's looking at maybe defending you because now he's got a different perspective of Queen of Swords when it comes to telepathic messages. You want him to hold back. You want the money, this friend that you work with. Maybe this person feels unloved because maybe he's thinking about his Aquarius person building a foundation, this rich man's fulfillment. His wish fulfillment. He's thinking about Gemini person. But you, Earth sign, you feel this strong battle for a inheritance on your pathway. That was the hidden secret. So you bring in illusions, delusions, and conflicts to build a fake foundation because you don't believe in God and you don't believe in God's Two of Cups. So you went quite forward and pretended to love someone, but you went there for sexual reasons, and that's the truth. Because you wanted a project about the Empress and no justice is here because your heart's being waved. Because maybe a water sign person feels like they're going to miss out on an opportunity because he went with a water sign. We went with a water sign person. You wanted victory, didn't you, Taurus, for love and support when it comes to money. But now you're going for a heartbreak because someone sees your world with a King of Cups as the devil. For your decision, you bring difficulties. There you go. Now you're up at night. Good, says you're right. You're up at night. Maybe think about a Gemini person, a soulmate person that's connected to the real emperor. So now you're looking at a third party person in someone's marriage, a Taurus person when it comes to a water sign person, a Sagittarius person. Third party. All they wanted was events, net worth. Somebody wants to act like they were in a high status, political. But how they got there is they're playing as someone's friend. Someone's friend, man. It's coming to an end, Taurus person. Someone's seeking their own happiness, maybe a Sagittarius person, because they looked into this, they looked within. And Sagittarius person said, I'm working on my own wheel of fortune. Someone's having blunt talking about this stagnation. Somebody's walking away or out of this house. A fire sign person out of this judgment. Because now there's a difficulty with a King of Cups when it comes to this world. Blood clot devil again. The devil's heartbroken, man. Devil's heartbroken. Yay! Mission completed, man. You're looking at a friend, aren't you? Yeah, you're thinking about a water sign person. You're gonna feel like you're missing out now because he was investing into your traveling, your leaps of faith. Maybe some of you as well had quite a few masculines as well helping you on your adventure. This is why people are talking about the Queen of Wands. Seems like she doesn't want to be your friend anymore. She doesn't want to be a friend no more. She's going for a divorce because of this. She probably will end up in a divorce. King of Cups may be lying about money as well. This insight about money, about working. Because now you see someone's probably broke. That's his foundation. There you go. Taurus person. Water sign, Taurus person. Oh, gosh. It's messy, doesn't it? Queen of Wands. She's looking at this situation. She's heartbroken, man. She's going for a painful ending. They has to make that decision. A judgment's been made. Because somebody was working and investing in a Taurus person when it comes to like this institution. And they were very highly committed. So maybe you're dealing with another Taurus person. But another Taurus person, what sign person, they've been giving each other gifts for years. Years. That's how she gets around as well. You might as well say he had 2 marriages. One secret one, one open one. Maybe all that time he was married to the Queen of Wands, he was always seeing this Taurus person. So now you're looking at a political debate now. Someone's going for a divorce. Wish fulfillment. It was their wish fulfillment to be together in the end anyway. They just wanted to take someone's property, a fire sign person. Now there's justice. You're just going for a divorce, man. A love choice. Too many love choices. This earth sign person is very strong. Bring a battle to maybe a family when it comes to inheritance. Because there was a mistress under the mattress on this pathway of this water sign person. Now there's a battle, isn't there, earth signs? Because now you built a foundation on false ground. And now God's bringing in the Two of Cups because someone was very adventurous when it comes to love and truth. Earth signs. Maybe want to heal with a love choice. Some of you want to heal with Aquarius or Gemini person for some of you. Okay. But remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.